Good morning. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. I'm back in town now. I'm back in my home state of Maryland. Actually ready to rev it up. I walked in the door today, actually this morning about 1, 2 a.m. Unload my luggage and unpacked, and I really didn't go sleep until like 3 or 4 o'clock. Um, but I'm still like fired up that I jumped right out of bed right about 7:15 ish. So really only about 3 or 4 hours of sleep, right? So I went to my first client. I picked up a check. The gentleman, is paying his daughter's policy up for the year or whatever. So I did that, and now I'm headed towards my next appointment, pretty much. But I wanted to because when I woke up today, I got dressed and stuff like that. I had a few appointments. Gotta look nice, right? So I put on it's a wristband actually. I don't know if you guys can see it, but on the wristband, what it actually says "seeing and believing," and I got this wristband probably a few months ago or whatever. And right behind that wristband is the wristband from our convention that says Equus Tough. And I just want to speak on actually those two things. The first one that says "seeing is believing." I bought that wristband for a reason because sometimes we write our goals down, right? But most of us, don't really believe it's gonna happen, right? So this reminds me, every morning, to remind myself to write my goals down, because once I see it, I can believe it. But also too, once I write it down and I go to work, I start to reap the benefits. I start to see commissions start to come in. So it reminds me that, hey, listen, as long as you do what you're supposed to do, sorry about that, guys. As long as you see what you're supposed to do, you do what you're supposed to do, and you go to work, you can see what you internally believe, right? So that's number one. Number two, the wristband from convention is called Equus Tough. And I'm probably going to wear this for a while because I know that in this business, or even in any business, period, you have to have a mental toughness like none other. You have to be resilient. People are going to hate on you. People are going to shut you down. People are going to reject you. Clients are going to cancel on you. Your family are not going to support you. Your spouse is not going to support you. You're going to get drama every day. As a matter of fact, as soon as you set a goal and you go out towards that goal, you best believe that anything that can happen at that moment will happen, and you start to wonder, why is this happening? You understand? So these two wristbands that I put on helps me, along my, throughout my day or throughout my weeks or throughout my months. And I just want to share that with you guys in hope that you guys can have something to latch on to. Maybe something that can help you get through, through your day. I don't know. Maybe it's a picture of your children that you have on your phone. Something you got to see every day, to remind you why you're doing what you're doing. I don't know. Maybe it's your goals, that you write down. I have, well, I have an index card of my goals that I carry with me every single day. So in the middle of my break, I will read my goals out because I'm seeing it. And once I see it, I can believe it, and I can go to work with, for it. So I hope you guys are having an awesome, beginning of the week so far. I know on my drive back home, I saw a lot of people with their production. So which tells me that people are fired up and they're ready to, to go to work and make this thing happen. But don't let off the gas. Don't write one policy and be hyped up and you posting it and everybody, saying hooray, great job. No, keep going. Make this your best month ever. Make this your absolutely best month ever. If I read a book once. I think it was actually Grant Cardone that talks about, shrinking time, I guess. And in the book, what he was saying was, if you work your butt off in one day, so pretty much if you put in 1 week worth of work into one day, by the time, and you do that consistently, by the time the year is out, you will make so much money you wouldn't even believe it. But most people only really work 4 to 5 hours a day, really. So can you imagine putting in 8 hours worth, or a whole week worth of door knocking, a whole week worth of phone calls in? One of the top leaders in our company, we had a chance to talk to her, and it's funny, I've been telling the team, listen, you got to make over 100 plus calls. And I was just saying 100. This woman make over 200, 300 calls a day. Like, it's crazy. So this is somebody who's shrinking time, doing a week worth of work in one day. No wonder she's like number 2 in the company. Making well over $500,000 a year as a personal producer. So what is it going to take for you to keep the momentum going? You got to find out for yourself. You guys have a wonderful day. I will post my results towards. It's going to be a very, very productive day today. A very productive day today. So I will talk to you guys later.